All right. Um, Today's December 7th. We're going to be looking this week at cause and effect. And we're looking at nonfiction text. So we will be looking at real facts, real data, real information. And so we'll need to be looking at the cause and effect of the text today. All right, so we first look up at the questions, and it says, okay, effect. What is the effect of warm-ups and cool-down? Number 2, which of the following does the author state as the cause for children spending long hours training? Which of the following is not, I always like to circle the word not, a reason the author gives for the rise, not a reason? And then number 4, which of the following statements would best fit in the model below? All right, best fit. Okay, all right, so we set that purpose with our questions, and now we're ready to read our text. While athletics are highly recommended for children, sports-related injuries are on the rise amongst children. Reasons for this are poor training, unsafe environments, and overuse of muscles and tendons. Youth athletics have become increasingly competitive, which leads to children spending long hours training. If they are not correctly supervised, children are at greater risk of injury. One important practice to prevent injury is a healthy warm-up and cool-down routine. Warm-ups are important because they aid in muscle flexibility. Likewise, cool-downs stretch muscles that have become tight during exercise. Children should enjoy athletics while also taking caution to prevent avoidable injuries. Okay, so now I'm going to read it again, looking for cause and effects. While athletes are highly recommended for children, sports-related injuries are on the rise amongst children. Reasons for this are, so that looks good, poor training, unsafe environments, overuse of muscles and tendons. Youth athletics have become increasingly competitive, which leads to children spending long hours training. Okay, I'm going to do that one too. If they are not correctly supervised, children are at greater risk of injury. One important practice to prevent injury is a healthy warm-up and cool-down routine. Warm-ups are important because they aid in muscle flexibility. Cool-downs stretch muscles that have become tight during exercise. Children should enjoy athletics while also taking caution to prevent avoidable injuries. All right, so now we're going to be focusing on the questions, okay? So what is the effects of warm-ups and cool-downs? Well, let's see. Let's go ahead. Warm-ups aid in muscle flexibility. Cool-downs stretch muscles. So let's see if we can find anything. The effect of warm-ups and cool-downs. Muscles become tighter when they did. Well, that's not that, so I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that one. Muscles are at more risk of becoming injured. That's true, but that doesn't have to do with warm-ups and cool-downs. So my correct answer, muscles are stretched and become more flexible, and I have that right here. Flexed and stretch. Perfect. All right, which of the following does the author state as the cause of children spending long hours training? Okay, I underlined that up here. Let's see. It was right above that. Let's see. Competitive. Sports become competitive. Long hours of training. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Poor training. Nope, that's not what. For long hours, that's not right. Young youth athletics become more competitive. That's a possibility. Children become an injury for risk. I know that's not correct. All right, so I know that this is the cause is they're becoming more competitive. All right, we're going to go ahead and do 12.8. All right, so looking at cause and effect, we're going to go to our questions first. Questions are, which of the following does the author state is an effect of bullying? Which detail from the text helps the reader understand how bullying affects? Which detail? Understand effects of bullying. Okay. All right. Which of the following is not listed? So I'm going to do not. And the article as not listed as a cause. All right. And then which of the following would best fit in the model below? All right. Let's begin. Many students have felt the effects of bullying. Bullying can cause students to feel nervous and anxious. Okay, there we go. Under can cause right there. Victims of bullying may lose their appetite. That's even more. Or having trouble sleeping at night. Bullying is a big problem in many schools. This has led many teachers and parents to ask, what causes children to bully? Doctors have studied bullies and concluded that oftentimes bullies want to be noticed. They feel jealous, or they want to appear cool. Okay, so this is what they're saying. Doctors have studied and concluded. All right. Troubles at home. I've heard of that before. Low self-esteem may also lead a child to bully. Teachers have found it helpful to not only understand the effects of bullying, but to also understand what causes children to bully. With this knowledge, teachers may be able to stop the problem before it begins. So which of the following does the author state as an effect? Wanting to be noticed, trouble sleeping at night, an effect. So this would be the effect. So someone who was being bullied would feel one of these, is what this is asking. So what would they feel? Okay, let's see. Wanting to be noticed? Well, that's not what they would feel. They might, let's see, would they be feeling trouble sleeping at night? That would be a byproduct of bullying. That would make the victim feel that. Troubles at home? No, that's part of the bully. Okay, so B would be my correct answer. All right, 2. Which detail from the text best helps the reader understand how bullying affects children? All right, so understand how bullying affects children. So I'm still looking for what a person who's been bullied would feel. All right. Many students have felt the effects of bullying. No, that's not giving me specific. Bullying is a big problem. No, that's not giving me specific. Bullying can cause students to feel nervous or anxious. Yes, that is correct. All right, you're going to do 3 and 4 on both sides. And good luck.